I went to Babalawo. I went to scatter the man's destiny in the abroad to use tampon. Why would anything want? Like, no. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad to have you back. I'm glad for your support. I know I've not posted in a while, but still, thank you. So today I came here to share you a video of 10 things that you would never, it's like you will never ever convince me to do in this life or the next life. I saw it on YouTube and I thought about it, like, okay, let me make something very similar to it. So I said, like, okay, here I am with 10 things you can never convince me to do. The first thing you can never convince me to do, please know that this is not in any particular order. I'm just giving out 10 things and order. But the first thing you can never convince me to do is to wear contact lens. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. If you're having the doctor, it doesn't matter. I will never wear contact lens. So recently I started using glasses, like, let's say, how many weeks ago now, maybe a month and a few weeks ago, I started using glasses. And my husband said, okay, is it possible that I can wear contact lens? I'm like, babes, no, I will never wear contact lens. You will never see me wearing contact lens ever. So that's one of the things you will never catch me wearing, contact lens. Another thing you will never force me to do, I think if you even pay me 20 million naira, I don't think I can ever do it. My number 2 in this list is G-string or tongue, anyone that you want to call it. It's not going to work for me. I've actually tried doing it. You know, there's some kind of things that you just start doing because of peer pressure, or like you feel like, oh, you're a big girl and you want to start it. I think I started when I think I was at 200 level when I tried doing it. I'm like, no, this thing is not for me. No, it's not for me. So that was how I just forgot about that one, because it's so uncomfortable. Nobody talks about it. At that period, that I was at 200, I can't remember what year it was, maybe 2012 or something, was where people wear this it's a type of jeans that just sits down on your waist. People used to wear that jeans, but then they will now like allow if you see that the G-string will not come out at the back, and sometimes you see like cute names on the back of the G-string. It was just raining at that time, so I said, okay, let me try it. I wore it one day to school. It wasn't showing at the back though, but it was so uncomfortable. It's like, what is the point? It's like actually I want to remove something from under. The thing is so uncomfortable. I don't know how people even try it, even used to wear it all, but I don't think it's common these days. I don't know, I'm not sure. But most of the time if I go to like my lingerie store, they usually have full pants. But that G-string, I'm not doing it. Just forget about it. No, thank you. So my number 3 in this list is tampon. What do they call that one? Cup. Menstrual cup. Tampon. See, when I went to get my IUD, the nurse told me, look, you can, but you can never use tampon. I'm like, why would I want to use tampon? Why would anything want? Like, no. I know how uncomfortable I felt for like the first 1 month of getting IUD, because of that string that comes with it, and it's just a string and it's uncomfortable. Not to talk of like tampon is just, no. The idea of lodging something up there, and even a cup, and you will now have to use 2 fingers or 3 fingers to bring the cup. I see demonstrations, but it's not for me. I realized that they will not say that you just put 3 fingers up and press the cup and bring it out. Oh God, how do you do that? I can't. Please, I'm used to my pad. I love my pad. That does not stress me, I beg. But the quality of pads these days, I won't lie, but even if the quality of pads go down towards ground zero, I will still never buy pad. I will just be sitting in my toilet throughout the 7 days or 4 days of the period. I can't deal with pad. I can't deal with tampons or menstrual cups. I can never put those things on. It wouldn't work for me. Okay, so I had to take my chair backwards a little bit, but we'll continue the video. Number 4, this one, I feel like people should learn from me for this one. Never ever will I ever collect loan for anybody. I don't care. That's not my business. That is none of my business. I will never take loan for you. So you mean I will now take loan with my information, then you will now say you will pay me back? I don't understand. If you cannot take loan for yourself, if your mother cannot take loan for you, if your father cannot take loan for you, if your sisters, brothers, cousins, uncles, auntie cannot take loan for you, my dear, who am I? Am I not doing myself now? Think about it now. Then if you run away with the money, because there's actually no assurance, you are not giving a collateral that is in your name. I am the one giving the collateral that is in my name. So what's the point? I will never take loan for somebody. It's not going to work. You will not catch me. Never. I can never. No. Never. And I also advise you to, even if it's your boyfriend, or okay, if it's your husband, you can manage, depending on the type of person he is. Or it's not everybody's husband I can take loan for. But if it's your husband, if it's my husband now, I can, because he will pay. Yeah, no wahala. But there are some people that you cannot pay, that you cannot trust. Even there are some people say that you can trust, but when it comes to money, the problems, I really don't advise it. I don't advise it. So that is it. I will never give anybody loan or take loan for anybody. It doesn't work with me. My number 5. People should come and gather around this table. Okay, maybe not you, but maybe you, your sister, or your brother, your cousin. I will never charm a man. I can use him for ritual. No. If you bring yourself and put yourself for ritual, no wahala. But I will never charm a man. No. To say, okay, I want to put a man inside a bottle and say, okay, let him just begin. No. But if you offer to sacrifice yourself for ritual, you'll be vomiting the money, I'll be spending the money. No wahala. I won't do it. I won't follow it to show. I won't do it. I'll just be eating the money. There's no problem. But the one that you now say, okay, I should come and go and charm a man, put him inside bottle, so that anything I ask you to do, he will be doing. Or the one that will say, okay, I want to charm a man to marry me. I know I'm married, but it's still, I want to charm a man, or I want to charm. See, anything that has to do with shrine, anything that has to do with babalawo, anything that has to do with God that's not the God Almighty, my dear, can't melt. I'll say, yeah, now I'll just carry my bag and I'll go out the door. I will just leave you, because what's that? Do you know that if you take from the devil with one hand, you will collect back with 2 hands? So what's the point? And most of the time, 100% of the time, when you go on Jero, go on Beyond Intimacy, go on all these relationship blogs, and people come and write that, oh, I charmed this man, now everything's not going well, I want to leave but I can't leave. Like, it always goes wrong at the end. There are some of these witches on, I'm saying quotes on TikTok. I usually come across them of the For You page. They'll be like, don't charm somebody, they'll just be saying this thing, that anything that has to do with diabolic power, so I might remember, it's not good, you won't enjoy it. And I believe you will not enjoy it. There's actually no point in charming a man. If he does not want it, he does not want it, just move on. There's really no point. But there was one gist I heard of one I don't know if you guys saw it on Beyond Intimacy. The girl, her husband has already paid a bride price on her head. He traveled abroad. He was supposed to bring her. Then instead, he now brought her friend. Her friend now came to stay with her. Now said, oh, she's traveling abroad. But he did not tell her. See, the story was just complicated, Sha. The friend traveled abroad. She now noticed that if the friend is posting a picture and the husband is posting a picture, they are posting like from the same background. Then she spoke to her like friends and all that, and they told her that, okay, both of them are together. She confronted her husband and found out that it was true and told her to move on, that her friend is already pregnant for her husband. My dear, you know me, I like gist. This girl came back. People tell her to move on, move on, move on. Of course, that you move on, there's nothing you can do. The guy obviously chose the friend for her to take her abroad to UK, the almighty UK, abroad. For the guy to take the friend abroad, know that because all those money resources, he would have used it on his wife, but he didn't. So at the end of the day, now this girl carried 15 naira. I went to Babalawo. I went to scatter the man's destiny in the abroad. Now the man is homeless, he's jobless, he's not having anything. If you are doing it, I will hear you. But me, I don't have that kind of mind. To be honest, I will just pray and say, okay, I leave it to God. But if you do it, it's good for you. If you do that kind. But if it's the one that you want to charm her to love you, no. Because one thing I know is all those charms, they're not the last. And what happens when the love has gone? Exactly. Everything will backfire. So that's it. So my number 6 is I will never tattoo a man's name. I'm just saying it to my husband should not come for me. I will never tattoo his name. He will never also tattoo my name on his body, because what's the point, I beg? But I can tattoo my children's name. I can tattoo their initials, but not a man. If you are single and you are watching this, don't try that. Do not try it. My advice, please, because it's not worth it. Then what if both of you break up? Over me that is married, so I will not still do it. Not to talk about when you are dating and there's a possibility that, okay, you've broken up and it's over between you guys. Then what happens next? What are you going to do? That thing will stay in your body forever, or you cover it up. There's this Yoruba actress, the one that acted Queen, God, I don't forget her name. I'll put it on the screen. She had a feather on her shoulder. If you see, there's a feather on her shoulder. But did you know that she actually put like an ex-boyfriend, then boyfriend's name on her shoulder, on her body? And the guy, when they broke up, she just had to use the feather to cover it. So if something like that happens now, what's going to happen? So I really don't advise doing that. I honestly do not advise like tattoo your boyfriend's this on your body, your boyfriend's name or his face or whatever. Especially that girl on TikTok. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was on my For You page. I don't know their names. They are like Oyibo people. So the lady went to go and tattoo her girlfriend's name, face, or her face, two of her face, even not 37, I don't know. So that's, I can never tattoo a man's name on my body. Is not gonna work. So number 7 is I am never going to put my marriage on the internet. There's not how you're gonna say it. You can see my husband from time to time. He's usually busy when I'm filming, obviously at work, but I will never in this life or in the next life put like my entire marriage affair or make my identity be all about being married or being a wife, or if you're not seeing my husband, you're not seeing me, or this is how much my husband loves me, or this is how much I love my. It's not gonna work. Those people that do that, I give you a hand. I know fit, because how do you do it? I get that your husband loves you, but what of if this Cora, that girl that dances, that she went to break up with her husband, she and her husband broke up for whatever reason. See, I've got to try and look for the name, I beg, whether it's Cora or B or something. She and her husband broke up. All the messy fights, everything is on internet. But I don't know how I'll cope with, because God forbid though, if I'm going through something like that, I will be depressed, and I will want to be depressed alone. Not that I'll be depressed with millions or even thousands of people. So putting my marriage online, it doesn't work for me. No, I'm sorry. Another one is I will never buy an iPhone. There's nothing you can do. Don't bother yourself. Do not bother yourself. If you give me an iPhone, I will sell it and buy an Android. I will never. No, I beg. I know that there's this thing online that is like people that use Android, they are poor, they don't have this. My dear, let me with my poorness alone. My phone costs like 500,000 naira. My dear, no. And it's an Android phone, so I am not going to buy an Android. There's nothing you can sell. I'm sorry, I'm never going to buy an iPhone phone. There's nothing you can say, because what's the point? I feel like I can't share anything with anybody. And if you know me physically, guys, people don't know me. I used to download film for Africa. I can spend money on data. Just let me watch film. I don't care, Nigerian film. Just so, because I watch film, I feel bad that, okay, is this just wasting my phone? I've watched it, but I am never going to go back, except it's so good. I hardly go back to watch movies on my phone, but I would rather send to other people. So if I come across my friends and they're interested, I would just say that, okay, take this is it. So life is easy for me. It's what I like. So life is easy for me, but you will never see me with an iPhone. That and many other reasons. Like, no. Not to talk about now that it's obvious that iPhone is practically collecting money from everybody. iPhone 13, iPhone 14, iPhone 12 are almost the same thing, but the only difference is their price and the amount of cameras that they have. So no, I'm not going to buy an iPhone. You will never catch me buying an iPhone. Never. This number 9 is, I will never take a medicine. All those ones that used to make somebody to be high, all those ones that used to make somebody to be, their head will be turning up on their own. I cannot say some certain words on YouTube now, because YouTube, they're on my neck. I have to delete some videos since I got monetized. So you will never catch me taking those things. Never. I don't think so. If I will pick it to a party server, I will just walk away and leave you. It's not going to work. No. And I thank God for the type of person I am. Peer pressure, Ovo cannot even do that. I can never. I think the only thing I've gone close to that side is shisha, and it's my husband that will introduce me to it, and it's not addictive. There's nothing inside, and he's the one introducing me to it. So if it becomes a problem, it becomes his problem. That's how we are going to do it. So that's it. And last time I did shisha was last weekend, but before last weekend was maybe 2 years ago. I hardly go out these days. I'm mostly home. I'm hardly going anywhere. And if I go out with my husband, I don't want to chill now, just come back home. But that's it. The last one for today is, I will never go scuba diving. Do you know how scary underwater is? What are you doing there? And I will not go 20 feet, 30 feet. Whoa, guys, no. Then you will not start dancing with a shark and hey, no, God forbid. Bring it out, let me eat. But I will not go there. I've swum a river when I was in Abraka in Delta State University. There are like beaches in quotes, but now river I be. But I've swum a river, but it's not that bad. If you just stand, the water is just here, so it's not bad, and you just see like tiny. It's not like scuba diving now. Scuba diving is like, no, I can never do scuba diving. I can stay on the yacht and enjoy myself where there's money, but I will not do scuba diving. That's just like going too far. No. So I hope you guys enjoyed our gist for today. I'm going to be more consistent because girl has to make money. So I'm thankful for getting me monetized. I'm thankful for for all my subscribers, all my views. See, I'm proud of all of you. I don't think I even introduce myself in the beginning of this video, but anyway, you shall get the drift. So I'm going to see you on this channel this time next time. Thank you for watching my videos. Bye bye.